Yeah, that's right. We want to lay him out at home for a few days. A hearse and a car for Friday. You are? Hey, it's a funeral I want, mate. Not the Lord Mayor's banquet.
Jimmy.
Fucking get. 1,300 quid for a basic funeral.
1,300? How are we going to find that source of money by Friday? Oh, there must be something cheaper. Oh, come on, Joe, just sit there, try another one.
Jackie, I have phoned them all. There isn't another one.
Can't even give our own son a proper funeral.
Hey, he is going to get a decent send-off, Jack. I promise you.
But we're skint.
Come on, love. Don't worry. We'll work something out.
I just wanted to bring him back home, you know. Say goodbye to him properly.
I know, love. Come on. I know it's hard. Don't be upsetting yourself.
I can't help it, Jimmy. I just feel like crying all the time.
You're still not 100%, are you? I can't believe that doctor didn't give you something on Friday.
I told you, she said there was nothing wrong with me.
Well, why don't you try a second opinion? Go and see someone else.
Jimmy, I'm all right. Will you just leave us?
Morning.
All right.
Just go and wash my feet.
Hey, love, don't worry. We'll sort something out.
Is everything all right?
Yeah. It's Jackie, she's just a bit upset, you know. Been talking about the funeral arrangements.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't help overhearing those. Listen, I know you're into me for 1,500 quid, mate, but, well, little Jimmy's funeral, it's a different matter altogether, isn't it? So if you need a few...
No. No, thanks, son.
Your own son's funeral?
Yeah, exactly. My son's funeral. That's why I can't take your money off you.
What do you mean, why?
I don't know, it's something personal, Sin. Something I've got to do for myself. For our Jimmy. I mean, God knows I let him down enough times when he was alive, didn't I? And this is my chance to try and make it up to him. Prove I'm not a total waste of space. Thanks for your offer, mate. But I'm on my own on this one.
Rise and shine. Max?
Oh, I feel lousy.
Well, what's wrong?
I think it must be this flu that's been doing the rounds. My head is splitting, I'm aching all over.
Well, it has all come on very suddenly.
Well, actually, I thought I felt a bit shivery last night, but I thought I could just soldier on. But you know me.
Yes, I know you. Which is why I'm wondering if this mysterious illness has anything to do with an appointment at a certain clinic.
What?
You're booked in for your vasectomy today, remember?
Not suggesting.
Well, you're swinging the lead.
Oh, Susanna, talk about kicking a man when he's down.
Relax. I'll phone the clinic and cancel.
Thanks. I knew you'd understand.
Oh, yes, I understand. Which is why I'll be making you another appointment. And if I even catch you thinking about getting out of bed and sneaking off to work, I'll perform the vasectomy myself.
Hey, you better not let Bing catch you doing that, you know. He'll have you done for vandalism.
Big deal.
Danny? Hey, Danny, hold on.
And you've got one in stock? Right, I'll be round in half an hour. Hey, and don't be selling it to anyone else, will you? Make sure you keep it for me. All right, see you later.
Keep what for you?
All right, love.
Keep what?
A coffin.
What?
It's for Jimmy.
Oh, we can't buy our own coffin.
Love, that's where you're wrong. Look at that.
Buy a coffin. Mortuary. Sinbad's van. Oh, for God's sake, Jimmy, it's a do-it-yourself funeral.
Jackie, all these places want over 1,000 quid to do it properly. You know we haven't got that sort of money.
You can't bring him home in the back of Sinbad's van.
Love, I'll give it a sweep out, get a pair of owl curtains or something. I'll make it nice and dignified for him.
Oh, Jimmy.
I know, love, I know. But we've got no choice, have we?
You promise me. Promise me you'll bring him back here tonight, safe and sound.
Love, trust me. It'll be fine.
Look, I know parents can be a pain sometimes. But when you get older, there's all sorts of things you worry about. You know, money, work, kids, you name it.
Dad's left home.
Your dad's gone.
And Mum won't tell where he is. Probably getting a divorce.
Things that bad?
I don't know. They won't tell me anything, that's the problem. None of this would have happened if it wasn't for Nat and Georgia. It's all their fault. If they hadn't
Look,
been...
mate, you don't have to say anything else.
No, because you already know. Just like everyone else knows. That's why Mum and Dad have split up. Why Dad's left. It's all because of them.
Sinbad, I need your van.
Just hang on, will you, Jimmy?
It's all right, I'm going now.
Danny, hang on, mate.
So I'm late enough for school as it is.
Sinbad?
Just, will you shut it?
Charming.
Look, Danny, I don't know, if you ever need anyone to talk to, you know where I am. Good luck, mate. Poor kid.
Well, have you finished?
What do you want?
You and your van. We've got a coffin to collect.
How's the patient?
Oh, surviving. Just.
Oh, my brave little boy. Well, just to let you know, I've been trying to fix you up with another appointment at the clinic, and they're going to get back to me.
Great.
Yes, I thought you'd be pleased. Well, bye, I'll see you later.
Oh, hey, going out?
Yes, lunch with Laura.
Oh, right. Oh, well, listen, don't worry about me because I'll be fine here on my own.
Oh, Max. You don't think I'd leave my poor little soldier all by himself? You need looking after properly.
Yui, Max! Are you decent?
So say hello to your nurse.
But,
And no miraculous recoveries the minute I'm out of the door. You're staying in bed all day. Julia's under strict instructions. He's all yours.
This'll keep the chill off your kidneys. Let's get you warmed up.
Ah, Julia!
Oh, I'm sorry, love. Cold hands, warm heart. Come on, now, don't be shy. Oh, it's like going for the lucky dip, this.
Hell,
Morning. 15 seconds to go.
what are you doing standing here?
Oh, free country, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're meant to be in the shop, love. I've been waiting for you.
Not quite. 6 seconds to go.
What?
And that's it. 12 o'clock, dead on.
I don't pull it, Belle. Please, love, we've got to sort this out.
Sort what out?
This way to rule or whatever it is.
I'm not working to rule. I'm simply fulfilling my contractual obligations, no more, no less.
Flaming hell, if I knew I was employing Arthur Scargill. Look, I was meant to be going to the races at Cheltenham with the over 55s, but I've missed out on that now, haven't I?
I'm so sorry, but you see, my contract clearly states...
Yeah, all right, you've made your point. At least I can still make it down to the bookies. Now, look, there's a list inside of stuff that I'd like to get from the cash and carry.
Cash and carry?
Yeah, I need to stock up with things, you know, Easter eggs, stuff like that.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I think you've got the wrong person.
What?
Well, you see, the buying of stock is strictly a management duty.
I don't believe this. I've got to get down to bookies, get me bets on my son.
Sorry, Ron. Customer.
But...
It's Ron.
How are you, Jack? How are you?
Fine.
Listen, love, I'm sorry, but I was just about to get off to the bookies, you know. I've got a tip for a horse running in the 2:30s. I don't want to miss it.
Ron, just before you go, I don't want anyone to know.
Know what?
Well, you know, I'm pregnant.
Well, you won't be able to hide it for long, will you?
Oh, Ron, please. Don't tell anyone. Promise me.
Yeah, sure. Why the big secret?
I haven't told Jimmy yet.
Oh, I get it, I see.
Get what?
Let you down again, hasn't he, Jack?
What?
Come on, Jack, you can tell me. What's he done to you this time?
Nothing. It's nothing like that.
So why not tell him then?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I haven't got my head around it myself yet. You know, I mean, it's such a big thing, isn't it? Having a baby at my age, being skint as well. These last few days, I've been all over the place, you know. I haven't known whether I'm coming or going. Especially with our Jimmy's funeral on Friday.
Look, I know it must be a difficult time for you at the moment, and, well, if I can do anything to help.
Just keep it to yourself, Ron, please. Just till I've sorted myself out. Tom. See you.
Ta-ra.
Last one in stock, eh? Must be our lucky day.
Yeah, lucky isn't the word for it, mate. This is weird.
Needs must. Right. Next up, the mortuary, eh? Pick up our Jimmy.
Has she gone?
What are you doing out your sick bed?
Susanna, has she gone?
She's well gone, but that's no excuse. You're going to catch your death now. Up them stairs. I promised Mrs. Farnham.
Julia, look, I won't tell if you won't tell, eh? Our little secret. Anyway, do you know, I feel a lot better now. Seems like your hot water bottle did the trick.
Well, as long as you keep yourself well wrapped up. I'll make you a nice hot drink, eh? Since I finished my Levenses.
Thanks. Ah, horse racing. Didn't know you liked to flutter.
Oh, once in a blue moon. The National, the Derby, and today. There's a big meeting down at Cheltenham. Dave's gone down there with the over 55s.
What's this you've underlined here? My son in the 2:30.
Oh, hot tip. Mr. Benham, one of the over 55, studies the form. He used the computer, would you believe? But he certainly knows his eggs. He reckons he's going to run away with it.
And 14 to 1 as well. Mind a flutter on that myself at that price. Mind you, better not nip out to the bookies in case Susanna comes back.
Oh, there's no need to, is there? You posh people can just do it over the phone these days. All you need is one of them fancy Twitch cards.
Oh, right, they take switch.
That's what I said, wasn't it?
Yes, right. Oh, nice son, eh? 14 to 1 winner. Just the perfect tonic.
All done now?
Like signing for a 3-piece suite.
Yeah, well, at least he's out of that place, eh? Gives me the creeps.
Come on, son. We're going home.
Come on. Flaming hell. Oh. No petrol. And in the middle of bloody nowhere and all.
So you beeping her? It's you. Why are you going so slow?
Jimmy, we've got your son in the back. I'm just trying to show a little bit of respect.
Very considerate of you, Simba. But get a move on, will ya?
What's all the rush?
I want to go to the bookies.
What do you want to go to bookies for?
My son, running in the 2:30. That is an omen, that, Simba.
Oh, my God, Jimmy, I've told you if you're short, I'll sort you out.
No, mate. I want to do this myself. I'll me head up at his funeral, at least. 20 quid, a 14 to 1, well, that'll pay for the lot, won't it? So get a move on, will ya? Sorry about this, son. Soon I'll get home, mate.
Excuse me, love, do you know if there's a bookies round here? Never mind. It's just my flaming luck.
Come on, Jimmy, you can't leave me alone with the coffin.
Be on your own, or Jimmy will keep you company. I won't be a minute.
Jimmy!
Grocer's Folly, still odds on the favourite to win today.
Hurry up, that's the
Going heavy
post.
on her overnight range may prove a problem for
Hello?
statistics.
Ah,
which
hello,
is
yes, I'd like to place a bet, please, using my switch
Going
card.
out green apples at
It's
6
my
to 1,
son
single
in the
mark
230.
7 to 1, Tanya and my son 14s, 20 to 1.
£50 to win.
Grocer's Folly, still clear odds on favourite at 3. Starters calling them in, asking them to make a line.
Oh, they're lining up.
Come on, my son. Come on. Come on, my son.
And the starters all
Oh, hang on. £20 win, my son, please.
at the very stage in the race, my son
Don't believe it.
Tanya and 5 years.
Go on, my son.
Grocer's Folly trying to find a place. But it's my son who's making the running in this first furlong.
Go on, go on. Pillar to bounce, go on.
Come on there, boy. Show the keep It's my son setting a relentless pace with 2 left to jump, and my son showing no signs of flagging. Grocer's Folly
Go on.
starting to challenge Green
Don't
Apple's
win.
second, but Green Apple
Please
is
don't
running
win.
around. And then
Come on, my
it's
son.
the certificate. What
are you doing here?
I'll stay in the van.
Little little Jimmy out there on his own.
I wouldn't have had to, would I, if you weren't in here? Now, come on!
It's just the last to jump. Come on, my son.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Go on. Come on, this one for little Jimmy. Get in there, my son.
Come on, ride him on. My son,
Come on. Come on, my son.
From Grocer's Folly, and it's my son's got it by half a length from Grocer's Folly, the 3 to 2 favourite, with Green Apples in third.
Feeling
4
better,
behind,
Max?
Britannia in fourth, and
Yes, easy money.
I was going to have 20 quid on that.
Yeah, well, you know what they say, mate. You got to be in it to win it. Hey, this'll send our Jimmy out good style, won't it, eh?
Jimmy?
What?
The van?
What about it?
It's gone! Someone's nicked it!
Hi, babe. Nice.
You busy?
Just trying to make sense of these monthly figures, isn't it?
Problems?
Ah, don't worry. Probably just got my sums wrong somewhere. So listen, how's your mum?
Oh, you know, spirit's as high as ever. He's having more tests tomorrow.
What sort of test?
Well, x-rays and stuff, you know, to see how far the cancer spread and where it started.
Yeah, well, they've got to know what they're dealing with, haven't they?
Yeah, and then they can work out a course of treatment.
They're talking about treatment already. She'll be on the mend in no time.
Yeah. It's another thing, though. When she comes out of hospital, she's going to have to convalesce, you know. It's going to take a lot of looking after.
No problem. We'll all do our bit.
I'm not suggesting that you do it.
Oh, no, you're not. I'm offering. But when Gladys comes out the Aussie, she stays at my place till she's better.
Oh.
And that's the end of the matter.
Thank you. Do you know, I don't know what I'd do without you.
Yeah, it's family, isn't it? Look, if we all pull together, we'll get through this. I promise you. Come here.
OK, thanks very much. Thanks, bye.
What did the coppers say?
Well, they just took the details, didn't they? The registration, the colour of the van. And that's it.
Well, hang on a minute. What do you mean that's it? Why aren't they out there looking for it?
Because they haven't got the manpower, have they? If it turns up, then it turns up.
Some scally driving round with our Jimmy in the back of your van. I told you to get a move on, Sinbad. And why'd you just go and leave him there like that?
Look, I'm sorry, mate. I didn't like being in the van with the coffin in there. It just freaked me out.
You really landed me in it, you know that?
Hey, hang on, no. We wouldn't be in this mess if you hadn't decided to go and put a bet on.
All right. I'm not a word to Jackie. Do you hear me?
Well, what are you going to do?
Oh, what am I going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to get out there and search those streets till we find your van. Because I'm telling you, if we don't, we're going to be fitted for coffins ourselves. Because Jackie is going to kill us. Oh, come on.
That looks interesting.
Oh, just my computer rang.
Just off from my regular fix of Hello magazine. I'll see you later.
Oh, Georgia, hang on a sec. Hasn't Mum said anything to you?
Well, what about?
About Dad leaving?
No, not really.
Well, haven't you even asked her what's going on?
Well, Dan, I've,
It's you and that that's made Mum and Dad split up in the first place, isn't it?
No, Dan, it's much more complicated than that.
Oh, before I forget,
What's this?
it's a birthday card.
That'll be my birthday token.
It's from my mum. She's not going to make your party, is she?
Susan,
She's stuck in hospital.
do you think I'd have a party without your mum being there? If you can't take Mohammed to the mountain,
What?
I'll have me party in the Aussie around her bed.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You don't care, do you?
Of course I care.
No, you don't.
Dan, look, all this is very complicated.
Oh, go on, say it. I wouldn't understand, but you're wrong. I do understand. You and Nat are the reason that Mum and Dad split up.
No.
Yes, you are. You and Nat are pathetic. I hate you.
See you later.
Oh, hey, watch it, lads.
You all right?
I'm the only one who cares. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Jimmy, where have you been?
Had a few problems, love.
What problems? Where's our Jimmy?
Jack, you better sit down.
I don't want to sit down. What's going on?
We haven't got him.
Well, I can see that. Where is he?
He's still down in the mortuary, Jack.
You are? Why?
Well, there was a problem with the paperwork, wasn't he?
Yeah, bureaucracy gone mad. You know what it's like.
Bloody bureaucracy, them.
You what?
I knew I couldn't trust you.
Love, what are you doing?
Should have dealt with this myself.
Listen, Jack, you can't phone them.
Why not?
They'll be closed.
Yeah, they're closed. Me and Sinbad, we'll sort it out tomorrow morning.
Yeah, no problem.
I want our Jimmy back! I've waited long enough and I'm not wasting any longer. I'm going down there myself first thing in the morning and I'm going to get him. I want my son home, Jimmy. And if you can't do it, then I'll have to, won't I?
Tomatoes, tomato puree. What would you like to eat tonight?
Not bothered.
I thought I might make vegetable chilli. And you pack lunch, I must get something for that. Cheese, peanut butter.
Why are you doing this?
Sorry?
Pretending everything's fine?
Well, we've got to eat.
I'm not bothered about eating. I just want to know when Dad's coming back.
Oh, Dan.
Dan what?
I don't know when he's coming back.
This is pathetic. Can't you just sort things out? Get back together?
It's not that simple.
Well, it never is with this family, is it?
Oh, Dan, please. Daniel.
Do you want to get that, love?
Why, what's wrong with you?
I'm busy tidying up.
And I'm busy getting breakfast.
Well, I've got my hands full here.
God! Do I have to do everything round here? Hello? You speaking to her? The mortuary? I was going to ring you. Apologise? Well, I should think so too. Have you sorted yourselves out yet?
I'm very sorry about the delay, but the body is ready for collection at your convenience.
We'll be down to collect him this morning. And thank you.
Who's that, love?
The mortuary. Our Jimmy's ready to come home.
Thank God for that. Finally got their act together, eh? I'll get down there.
Yeah, hang on, I'll come with you.
You will?
Well, after yesterday's fiasco, I don't want anything else going wrong.
Jackie, no. Listen to me, love. I know how important this is to you. Bringing our Jimmy home. Having him back here with us again, but I don't want you to see him lying in the back of that dirty van. It's not right. A mother seeing her son like that. You don't deserve it, and neither does he. So, you get yourself off to work, eh? And when you come home, I'll have him here for you.
You won't let me down, will you? Do anything stupid.
Love, I want him home just as much as you do. I'll get my coat.
Jim, thanks. It's nice of you to think of me.
Came first thing this morning. Register post.
24 hours to get out your flat?
Well, I knew how to get out, like.
Oh, the rotten swines throwing a man of your age out on the streets.
Well, I've been living there rent-free since Terry left. Now, where am I supposed to go?
Hey, your Terry might have gone, but I'm still here for you. I've got a spare set of keys here. Now, look. That's my front door key. You have to give it a big tug as you turn in the key. And that's my back door.
Are you serious?
Do you think I'd see you without a roof over your head?
I don't know what to say, love.
You don't have to say anything. You just get yourself moved in and make yourself at home. And I'll see you when I finish work.
Julia, you're a cracker. Don't know what I'd do without you.
All right, boss.
All right, Jimmy.
Working on my pay rise, are you?
Actually, I'm working out whether I can afford to keep you on or not.
You will?
I've had a couple of really bad months, Jimmy. I'm gonna have to reduce my overheads.
And am I the first to go, like?
Look, you're all right for now, but if things get any tighter... Hello, pizza parlour.
I'd like to order a pizza, please. A large pepperoni. Yeah, that's right.
Hiya, Jack.
Hi, Ron.
Look, love, I know you've got your hands full, what with the funeral and all that, but...
Our little Jimmy's finally coming home, you know. Made the place really nice for him.
Yeah, I know, love, and I'm made up for you that you're getting him home. But, anyway, like I was saying...
Look, Ron, I haven't really got time to talk now, you know. I want to get this lot done so I can get home and get sorted.
Yeah, I know you do, Jack, but, well, I just wanted a quick word with you, love.
What about?
Well, about you, actually.
Me?
Yeah, it's something you said to me yesterday. But it's been bugging me.
Something I said?
Yeah, about not wanting Jimmy to know you were pregnant. So you'd sorted yourself out.
Yeah, what about it?
What did you mean?
Well, what I said.
So you're not really sure about having this baby?
What?
Jack, you're not thinking of... You know...
Getting rid of us? Having an abortion? You are joking, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but I just thought you may have meant...
An abortion? I'm burying my son on Friday, Ron, and you're talking to me about killing this child as well. What do you think I am?
Yeah. Like I say, love, I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything. I must have got hold of the wrong end of the stick, that's all.
Yeah, you did. And what are you doing sticking your nose in anyway? It's not your baby. It's nothing to do with you.
No, I know it's not, love, but I just thought...
What? You'd cause trouble between me and Jimmy. Is that why you're here?
No, of course it isn't.
Because me and Jimmy are making a go of things.
Jackie, honestly.
Pull the other one, Ron.
You what?
Go on. Get out of my sight.
Oh, Jackie, come on.
Just go, will you? Just leave me alone.
Mick fell for it then.
Yeah, listen, any word from the business about your van?
Not a dicky bird.
So our Jimmy's still out there somewhere. God knows what's happened to him, poor kid.
I'm sorry, mate. I feel terrible about all this.
So do I. The thought of him knocking about in the back of some van. But we gotta go through with it. Jackie can't find out. It'll kill her.
Well, everything else has gone according to plan, hasn't it?
Yeah. All we gotta do now is buy another coffin.
That undertaker's gonna think it's Christmas.
We're gonna have to go, Mick.
I don't know. What's that Jimmy got to?
My mum's gonna be wondering what's happened to us.
Look, I can't just shut up shop and clear off, you know. I'm hardly making ends meet as it is.
Maybe I should ring the hospital and tell her we're gonna be late.
Lindsay, you've saved the day.
Oh, great. We're just waiting to get off. I'm on the way to pick the kids up from school and I'm going to visit my mum. Having a little birthday tea for Mick.
How is she?
Yeah, well, bearing up. You know, more tests today, so fingers crossed.
I'll give her my love, eh?
Yeah, don't be all right, and thanks.
Right, we'll see you later, Lindsay. Thanks.
Had you got here earlier for dinner, but I thought my dad was working.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh, where is he?
Search me. He went to deliver a pizza ages ago and still hasn't got back. God knows where he is. See you later.
See ya.
Getting to be an habit, this, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't suppose there's any discounts for being a good customer now. Didn't think so.
Yeah. Dan, what are you doing here?
Great to see you as well.
No, sorry, I just wasn't expecting to see you, that's all.
Are you busy?
No more than usual.
I would have phoned, but...
Hey, you don't need to phone. You can come see me anytime.
Yeah, I know.
So, have you come here all the way from school?
I did go to school.
Why?
I skived off.
Morning. Got a nice day for this, anyway.
Yeah, it's a cracker.
No one in, let's shift it.
What about Nosy Ollie's over there?
Oh, come on, Wally's not looking.
I say.
Come on, get it inside.
Can I be of any assistance?
No thanks, mate.
Looks like there's a bit of weight in there.
We're sound, okay.
Charming.
Jackie,
What you want, Ron?
I just want a minute of your time,
I
that's
haven't
all.
got a minute.
But
I'm sorry. I'm going home to see my son.
I hate doing this to her, Sin. She's gonna think our little Jimmy's in there. And what are the police doing, eh? They should be turning the place upside down looking for your van.
Hey, hang on, Jimmy. This is never gonna work, you know. Jackie's never gonna believe little Jimmy's in there. I mean, there's no weight in it, look. It moves when you touch it.
Oh, God. And we're gonna have to fill it with something, aren't we?
Well, what have you got that'll do it? I mean, you're gonna need sandbags, something like that.
Yeah. And I know just the fellow who can help.
For pity's sake, Ron.
I'm just trying to say I'm sorry, that's all, Jack. I was bang out of order, I know.
Say that again.
Yeah, but honestly, I was only thinking of you.
Are you suggesting to get rid of me, baby?
I was worried for you, Jack.
Worried?
Yeah, worried. I'm entitled to that, aren't I, after all we've been through? Look, all I was trying to say to you this morning was... Well, you know spring chicken, are you?
Oh, thanks very much.
Oh, come on, love, you know what I mean. But we're talking about having children here, Jackie. And I was just... Well, I was worrying about what happened, you know, with Pat Fawn and with Alice.
And don't you think I've been worrying about that? My head's full of so many what-ifs and maybes I can hardly think straight.
Yeah, I bet it is.
But no matter what, Ron, I'd never have an abortion.
Yeah, well, I can see that.
I've always felt that way and I always will.
And good on you, love. But all I'm trying to tell you is, if you ever feel that you need any help, or even just a shoulder to cry on, then I'm here for you.
Yeah. Thanks, Ron.
Because I'm your mate, Jack. And that's how it's going to stay.
Right, I've finished. Come on, I've finished.
Oh, that's all right. No need to shout.
Better put this away then.
Okay. Push it back.
Jimmy's here. Oh, God, he's home. Oh, Jimmy's home.
Right, back to work. What the... Caught red-handed.
And you could turn the clock back, eh, son? Stars all over again. Do things different.
You're all right, love.
Do you know, if we hadn't thrown him out, Jimmy, he'd still be alive today.
I know, love, I know.
I'll get it. All right, Bing.
Right, where is it?
As well.
My turf, of course.
What turf?
Don't play dumb with me, Sinbad. There's a trail of dirt leading right up to the front door. Now, what have you and Corky done with it?
Just...
I'm sorry. Thousand quiz questions.
And answers for the next time you go to a pub quiz.
You're not going to let me forget that, are you? Hey, thanks very much, Glad.
Hey, you've done all right for presents, haven't you?
It's one of the best birthdays I've had in ages. It's great us all being together like this, isn't it?
It's lovely. Thanks for coming in to see me, eh? Really cheered me up.
Nan, when are you coming back home?
Well, better, love.
When's that going to be?
Shouldn't be too long. They just want to do a couple more tests. Stick a few more needles in me.
Yeah, I hate needles. What sort of tests are they?
Blood tests, x-rays, all sorts.
X-rays? Have you broken a bone or something?
No, not exactly, love.
Why are they giving you x-rays then?
Oh, all right, Tanya, that's enough.
What? I was only asking.
Hey, come on, you lot, giving poor Glad the third degree.
Yeah, never mind about me and my boring test. It's supposed to be a birthday party, isn't it? Come on, Mick. Get those candles lit. But you can't blow them out in one.
You watch me.
In the kitchen, love.
Oh, I've got us a lovely bit of gammon for our tea.
Save it till tomorrow, eh? My own recipe. Mutton stew. Put hairs on your chest.
Oh, Jack. Oh, and look at the table. Oh, it's a picture.
It's just my way of saying thank you.
Oh, and a lovely bottle of wine as well.
French, no less.
Oh, Jack. You shouldn't have.
Hey, nothing's too much for my girl.
I'll be filling up in a minute. Oh, I'm so happy.
So am I, Julia. Very happy.
Oh, look, don't make me spoil my mascara now. Just give me a minute and I'll go and fix myself up, eh? And perhaps I should slip into something a bit more comfortable, eh?
When I get stuck on my homework, you always help me, don't you? And last night I got stuck, but you weren't there.
So, is that why you came to see me? Because you couldn't do your homework?
Oh, Dad, don't be stupid.
Oh, Dan.
I came here because I'm missing you. I want you to come home.
Dan, look.
And before you say it, I am old enough to understand.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm bright enough.
So why don't you tell me what's going on?
Okay. The reason I walked out on your mother was because we couldn't live with each other any longer.
Why not?
Well, in a word, trust.
Why?
Well, in all relationships, everything you do, everything you say is all based on trust. Trusting someone to be loyal to you, to believe in you, to be a friend to you, to love you. And once that trust goes...
So, you and Mum, you don't trust each other anymore?
We've been under a lot of pressure, Dan, because of, well, you know. And I suppose the pressure's just eaten away at all the trust we've built up over the years.
Why?
I don't know. Some of the things that have been said, it's not easy.
Please, Dad, you've got to try.
Well, in time, maybe, but I can't go back to your mother at the moment, Dan. Not the way I'm feeling.
Dad.
I'm sorry, Dan. I'm really sorry.
Jack Sullivan!
Julia! Julia, what's the matter?
You cheeky swine!
What's happened?
Whining and dining me and whispering sweet somethings, and all the time you've only got one thing on your mind, haven't you?
What are you on about?
You dirty ticket! But I'll say one thing for you, Jack Sullivan. You've got more front than the period, moving yourself in here like that, bold as brass.
Well, you gave me a key. You told me to move in.
For the spare room? What sort of woman do you take me for? I'm not going to drop my drawers for a pan of scouse and a bottle of French plonk. Oh, no. You've got the wrong woman, Jack Sullivan. There'll be no horseplay in this house. Do you hear me?
Sorry, Julia. Take me stuff and put it all in the spare room right away.
And you can stay in that spare room to a man and wife. I'm not having my reputation varnished by the likes of you.
Sorry, Julia. Misunderstanding.
Go on, get out and stay out. Go on, this room's strictly off limits to you. Go on. Cheeky devil.
Why have we stopped here?
Well, you can walk the last few yards.
Yeah, but aren't you coming in?
No. No, I don't think so.
Oh, Dad, please.
I'm sorry, Dan.
Oh, so that's it, is it? I get to be one of those kids who sees his dad every second Sunday for 10 minutes.
Dan.
Dad, please come home. Please. Do it for me.
Snap over. Too fast for me.
You have another game?
I think Gladys could do with a bit of peace and quiet, you know.
Yeah, come on, it's time to go.
Oh. All right, one more game after I've had a bit of a rest. Look, why don't you kids go and get yourselves another drink? There's a machine in the corridor.
Nice one.
Hey, Tana. Sit down.
You all right, Mum?
Enjoy the party?
Loved every minute of it. Look, while I've got the chance, there's something I need to tell you. Those tests I had this morning.
Yeah, you said they went all right.
Yeah, well, no point spoiling the party, was there?
Mum, what is it?
Well, to use their words, it's not looking good.
Not looking good? Well, what do you mean?
The cancer in my hip is what they call a secondary. That means it started somewhere else in my body. This scan I had today, they reckon it started in my kidneys.
What does that mean?
It means there's probably not a lot they can do for me. I'm sorry, Mick. The last thing I wanted was to ruin your birthday.
Daniel, is that you?
Hello.
Hi. Oh, go up to your room, Dan.
No.
Dan.
anything you're going to say, you got to say it in front of me. Because I've got Dad to come here, and I'm not going to let you muck things up again. You're always going on to us about talking about our problems, so talk. Because I want you two to get back together again, and I want a proper mum and dad.
I want to open it.
You are?
You can't. I want to see his face.
Jackie.
Just one last time. Oh, you can't open it. It'll be sealed. I want to see my baby boy.
Jackie, for God's sake.
I want to kiss him and tell him I love him.
Jackie, no.
Jimmy, I've got to see him. Jimmy, I've got to see him. Mum, you can't.
Jackie, love. I know you want to see him, but come on, love. You'll be in no fit state. You'll only upset yourself. Jackie, just remember him the way he was, eh?
Jimmy is my baby boy, and I never told him I loved him.
I know. Come on, love. Come on. He knows you love him, Jackie. He knows.
Oh, Jimmy is my baby boy. He's my baby boy. Changing your receipts. All right, love, see you.
See you. Morning.
All right.
Listen, Jackie, about my intrusion yesterday, I do apologise.
I should think so. Charging in like some bull, accusing us of all kinds.
Indeed, and on such a sensitive occasion, I really am terribly sorry. Well, it was just downright boorish behaviour on my part, I'm afraid.
All right, apology accepted.
Look, if there's anything I can do at all to help the funeral go more smoothly today, I'm more than willing.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
I think you might live to regret this, but step this way.
So you tried to get the coffin open?
Wanted to see him on last time.
Oh, I would have killed her, Jimmy.
Had to watch her pouring her heart out to a box full of turf. I don't know. Of all the things I've done, Sinbad, nothing comes anywhere near that.
Well, it's not your fault.
It is! Everything I touch turns to crap.
Oh, come on, Jim.
I'm telling you, Sinbad, I don't think I can go through with this funeral.
Well, you've got to.
Oh, well, I can't. I can't. Burying Bing's lawn. Well, my son's rotting in the back of your van. I can't do it. Putting Jackie and Lindsay through hell, I just can't do it. I can't carry it off.
Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I'm going to have to come clean, aren't I?
Well, you can't.
Sinbad, I cannot put Jackie through there. I just can't do it.
What a mess. Sorry, we're closed. The police? Yeah, it is. You found the van? Yeah, where is it?
Right, so that's how the deal works. Have you got that?
Yes, I think so. Oh, what happens if the manager walks in?
Oh, we won't, love. I haven't seen the fella in 6 months. He couldn't care less.
Really? Strange way to run a business.
It's his problem, isn't it? I only work here. Right, now, do you think you'll manage?
Oh, yes, I'm sure I'll manage.
Oh, right. I mean, I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't desperate, you know. It's just I've got a million and one things to do before the funeral. I've got buses, sausage rolls, all sorts.
Yes, of course. A time like this, you really should be at home with your family.
Oh, thanks, Dave. Well, good luck.
I'll see you at the funeral, then.
You're coming?
Well, yes.
But...
Unless you have some objection.
Oh, no. No, it's just... I didn't think you'd be interested.
Oh, we're neighbours, aren't we? I know well, Jimmy and I have had our differences in the past, but I do feel that on an occasion like this, we ought to let bygones be bygones, don't you?
Well, I just wish a few more people around here thought that way, love. I've been made up to see you there.
Ah, my first customer.
Thanks again.
Morning, sir. What pump number was it, please?
Do you need a hand?
Dan, you should be at school.
I've told you, I don't feel well.
Well, you look well enough to me.
What's my stomach? I feel sick.
Well, you wouldn't be staying at home to keep an eye on your father and I, would you?
Of course not.
Now you've assumed the role of marriage guidance counsellor.
Oh, someone had to do it the way you two were carrying on.
Right, Dan, I don't need a lecture, thank you.
So, where is he?
Who? Your father.
Downstairs.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
Is he not going to work?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Because I'm afraid he won't talk to me.
Oh, Mum.
Well, it takes two to talk, Dan.
I know, and one of you's got to make the first move.
I'll get it. Send back me old mucker.
Hello, love.
Come in.
Hiya, Jackie. Hiya, Lindsay, love.
All right, Julie.
I thought I'd just pop round to offer me condolences. It's a tragic waste of a young life, cut off in his prime like that. It's a crying shame. And I brought you one of my homemade corned beef pies for the buffet.
Thanks, Julia. There was no need.
Oh, there was every need. We're family, aren't we?
Well, it suits you.
I'll just ignore that comment. Not a day for crosswords, is it?
You all right, Mum?
What's up, Jack?
Now, look what you've gone and done. Gone upsetting her like that.
No, I'm fine. I just felt a bit dizzy, that's all.
You sure you're all right?
Should have eaten something.
Right, that's it. We're getting you back to the doctor. Get this sorted out once and for all.
Jimmy, I don't need to go to the doctors. There's nothing wrong with me. Who is this?
It's theirs. And the funeral car.
Oh, the size of it. I don't suppose there's room for a little one, is there, love?
I still can't believe she sat through the whole afternoon and never cracked off that them tests.
That makes you think, doesn't it? Life just isn't fair, is it?
Tell me about it.
All the nutters in the world, psychos, all sorts. And something like this has to happen to someone like your mum.
You won't hear her complaining about it, though. There's always someone worse off than yourself, that's what she'd say.
Hey, come on, babe, try and stay positive, eh?
It's so hard.
I know that, but don't give up hope. I mean, look, if they're still treating her, it means that there must be a chance.
6 months, a year to at best. We gotta face facts, Meg. She's dying and there's nothing anyone can do for her.
So, this is it then. This final journey. God bless his soul.
Indeed.
You all right, Jimmy?
Yeah, cheers, Mick. Jack? Just gonna have a word with Sin. It won't be a sec. Please tell me you've got him.
Yeah, he's all in one piece.
Oh, thank God for that. Now for the tricky bit.
What are you looking at?
Jimmy Corkill's funeral. The lad next door. Same age as Nat, you know.
Smackhead, wasn't he?
Damn, where did you pick that up from?
School. It's what they call drug addicts.
Well, whatever you call it, it's a terrible waste of life. Is your mother going to work?
I think so. Didn't she say?
She hasn't said anything.
You mean you're still not speaking?
You noticed.
Dad, how much longer is this going to go on?
How long's a piece of string?
Dad, you've got to try.
You know, I don't know if I've got the energy, Dan. I really don't.
Poor Jimmy. He never had a chance to just... That's it, look. You have a good cry. Miss him, Dad.
We'll all miss him, love. We all will.
Right, I'm sorted. You've got yours. Thanks very much, mate. See you later. Cheers.
He had no luck at all, did he? He just had a miserable life. Come on, look, you're burying him today. Oh, I can finally rest in peace.
Yet at last, you can rest in peace.
Hello, Belle.
Hi, how are you?
Well, I'm fine, but more importantly, how are you? Isn't that Ollie's car I saw in the driveway?
Yeah.
Well, he's back.
Yeah.
For good?
Search me.
Well, what's been said?
Nothing.
Well, you must have said something to each other.
Not a word.
Not even a good old-fashioned row?
Well, I think Ollie and I are past that. I mean, some of the things we've said. Vicious, nasty, unforgivable.
Oh, Belle.
And we've never been so far apart.
But there must be some hope. He wouldn't have come home otherwise.
Don't know. Perhaps he wanted his socks washing.
There you are. Then it's a start. Something you can build on.
I doubt that.
No, I'm serious, Belle. As long as you're both still living under the same roof, there's a chance, but it might be a last chance. So make sure you don't blow it.
This is the bit where the priest or the vicar usually says a few words. But me and our Jackie, we've never really been into that. And to be honest, as you can probably see, we've had to skimp on a few things today. So if you don't mind, I'm going to say a few words about my lad. Don't really know where to start. I'd like to say all the usual things, you know, bright lad, loads of mates, great future in front of him. But none of them would be true, would they? No. Because our Jimmy was one of life's losers. And I know what you're all thinking. Chip off the old block and all that. Fair enough. But with a dad like me, you never stood a chance, did you, son?
Don't.
The Jimmy you knew was a drug addict. And a thief. He was nothing. Had nothing. Except his dreams. And there's something no one can take away from you now, aren't they, son? Your dreams. This is his diary. Kept it since he was a kid. And well, I thought I'd read you a couple of bits out of it. When I grow up, I want to be as big and strong as my dad. I want to live in a big house with a big garden, with loads of dogs and horses and other animals. I want to be a pilot. I fly planes and go all over the world. When I grow up, I want to be rich and take care of my mum and dad like they take care of me. But most of all, when I grow up, I just want to be happy. Well, I hope you're happy now, son. Wherever you are.
Do you like some tea?
Yeah, tea'd be nice.
Not at work today.
No, I'm working at home.
How about some supper?
Yeah, why not? Thanks. Nice thought. We didn't get any flowers.
You know, our Tony's buried just over there. I was just thinking about his funeral. Place was packed, flowers everywhere. Fancy headstone. But in the end, he's in the same place as your Jimmy, isn't he? 6 feet under.
Yeah, I know. Great leveler, isn't he?
You could say that again.
So why are you here?
Guilt, curiosity. I don't really know what it is. I just knew I had to come. Bloody mess, innit? Anyway, look, I'll get myself off. And I am really sorry about the lad.
I suppose we're quits now, eh?
Yeah? Yeah, I suppose so. All them years, eh? Me wanting to get even. Now it's finally happened. But you know what, Jim? It doesn't feel very nice. It doesn't feel very nice at all. I'll see you around. I just want to call in and see our Tony before I go. Say hello, like.
Yeah. See you.
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine.
For God's sake, is this the way it's going to be?
Sorry?
Well, you've hardly said 2 words to me since you came back.
Well, what do you expect? A Spanish guitar and a rose between my teeth.
I expect some sort of communication between us.
Yeah. Well, I think you should set your sights a bit lower, don't you?
You what?
I've got nothing to say to you.
So why did you come back?
One reason and one reason only. Dan. And if it wasn't for him, then you'd never see me again. And I mean that.
Julia. Thanks, love.
I better get back to the shop. Elaine's over there on that side.
Thanks for coming, Meg.
All right.
Yeah, see you now, Meg.
Yes, bye.
See you. You all right, Mum? Yeah. Just a bit tired, you know. You sure? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. David.
Oh, thank you. Yes, just a small one, please.
There's more food here, Sinbad.
Yeah, OK, you've twisted me arm.
Thanks for coming, David. And thanks for helping me out at the petrol station.
Oh, my pleasure.
Did it go all right?
Oh, swimmingly. Had an absolute whale of a time, although I was rather phased when your boss turned up.
What? He turns up, you joking?
No, he was there, and you're absolutely right. He confessed he hadn't shown his face there for 6 months.
Well, why turn up now, then? It's a day of all days.
Well, he had some news concerning the future of the garage. Apparently, the franchise is being sold, and they're looking for some new owners.
Julia, your fella.
Hope I'm not intruding, love. Just come to pay my respects.
Oh, thanks, love. What would you like to drink?
Julia? That sort of day, innit? I'd better go and see if she's okay.
We pulled it off, eh, mate?
Yeah, good job and all. As I told you, Sin, I don't think I would have been able to go through with it. I would have had to come clean.
Oh, that doesn't bear thinking about, does it? Well, it's a little Jimmy, eh? Peace at last.
Yeah, little Jimmy. God bless him, eh?
Come on, love. It'll be all right.
I'm sorry, Jack, but I can't stop thinking about that poor lad.
Didn't think you knew him all that well.
I was related. Irene was married to his uncle. Oh. And it's a tragedy, Jack. His own life before him. Oh. If you'd have seen that poor family at the graveside today, you'd realise why I was so upset.
About what?
20 odd years of age, Jack. Not much younger than Henry Fraser.
Julia, please.
You might be able to live with what you did, but I'm not so sure that I can.
You all right, love?
Yeah.
Everything seemed to go okay, didn't it?
Yeah. Thanks for sorting everything out and giving him a decent send-off. And well, you know.
Hey, you haven't drunk a toast to him yet?
No, thanks.
Oh, come on. Just a small one for our Jimmy.
Just a small one.
I'm sorry, Jack. You know, if I could change things, I would, don't you?
I know, Jim. I know.
What's done is done, eh? If only you got a second chance. A chance to change things.
You're gonna get another chance. And you better not blow it this time. No, Jimmy, listen. I'm pregnant. You're gonna get your second chance, love.
All right, son. Well, at least I'll always know where you are now, eh? Suppose I've come to apologise, really. I know it's a bit late now, but... well, I'll feel better getting it off my chest anyway. I want to apologise for everything, son. For never being there for you. Can't tell you how much I hate myself for being such a terrible father. Hey, and me and your mum have got a bit of good news for you. You're going to have a new brother or sister come July. And believe me, son, I'm not going to make the same mistakes twice. Because this baby's going to have everything. Everything it deserves. Everything that you and our Lindsay never had. And I promise you, son, we're all going to make sure when he or she grows up, they're going to know everything about you. Maybe not everything, eh? It kills me I never got round to saying this when you were alive, Jim. But better late than never, I suppose. I love you, son. I'm sorry.
Ron, don't suppose there's any chance of you getting the afternoon off, is there? I've just been reading about this classic car rally over in Morton. It might be fun to go along.
I'd love to, Bing, but my staff have rebelled, haven't they? All this work to rule rubbish. You know what? I'm beginning to wish I'd just let that Belle one get on with it.
What about Cassie?
Day off.
Oh. Oh, well, never mind. Sure, there'll be plenty of other occasions. Looks like changes are afoot at the petrol station.
Oh, why?
Yeah, apparently they've got big plans for the place.
What do you mean, big plans?
Well, as I understand it, they're looking to modernise and expand the shop and then sell off the franchise.
Why is everybody modernising everything all the time? Why can't they just leave things alone? Tell you, I'm going to be out of business at this rate.
Oh, I'm sure it won't come to that.
Hiya, Dave, how are you?
Very well, Julia, thank you.
Pleased to hear it.
Right, well, I'll see you anon.
Ta-ra, Bing.
Got any strong cardboard boxes I can have, Ron?
How many do you want, love?
Just a couple, Tar. Moving the rest of Jack's stuff into mine today.
Oh, aye.
There's a load of Terry's gear needs shifting and all. A few nice bits, actually. There's a good sandwich maker there and one of those blenders. I'm sure Terry won't be coming back for them.
Well, I do.
Oh, yeah, they're smashing, Tar, love.
It's going to be tongues wagging, you know, Julia.
Only by gossips who know no better. The man was victimised from his flat. I couldn't see him out on the streets, could I?
Yeah, it was just, you know, I didn't have you figured as the type that'd live over the brush, you know.
I hope you're not suggesting that we're sharing the same bedroom. Jack is in the spare room until after the wedding.
Yeah, well, I believe you, love. Mind you, thousands wouldn't.
You've got a filthy mind, Ron Dixon, and I'll thank you not to go round judging other people by your own standards.
Aye. You don't have to keep coming in to see me every day. I know how busy you both are.
Oh, it's all right, Mum.
So you feeling good?
It'd be fine if I wasn't stuck in this place. I just want to get these tests over and done with so I can get back home.
So what are they doing today?
CT scan or something. They give me all the leaflets on it.
But I thought they knew where it was.
This thing does a scan of your whole body. They want to find out if it's spread any further. Wish they'd just leave me alone, as if I haven't got enough problems. Anyway, sick of talking about me all the time. How are you two? Got any juicy goss?
Where's the camera?
What?
Are you doing the washing up? I'll have to get a photo of this.
Well, I'm going to have to start doing more, aren't I? Hey, listen. I had a letter off the council today.
They're not sending the bailiffs, are they?
What?
Over the poll tax?
No, it's that portable taxi office thing of mine, isn't it? That shed. Said they want it shifted, and if I don't move it, they will.
Oh, let them.
Oh, aye, yeah, there'll be muggins who'll have to cough up. They'll bill me.
Oh, you'll have to move it then, because the last thing we need is more bills. I'll have to take on extra hours, you know, if it goes on like this.
Jackie, I don't want you pushing it. You should be taking things easy.
Listen to you. I don't remember you being like this when I was having our Lindsay or Jimmy. We'd try something till we were born, you know, and I was on my feet all day.
Yeah. Well, love, things are different now, aren't they, eh? That was then. There's no Jimmy. It's changed things. It's all going to be different from now on, love.
What you got there?
Oh, gave me a fright then. I found these.
Oh, yeah. I meant to throw those away. David Crosby gave me them to have a look at, you know, when he was doing his Sherlock Holmes bit.
It breaks my heart seeing these pictures of that young man.
Oh, come on, love. Put them away now. Don't upset yourself.
It's been on my mind ever since little Jimmy Corkill's funeral. They're both the same age, you know. Two young lads with their whole lives ahead of them.
I know.
And what about you?
What about me?
Well, what if David Crosby ever put two and two together?
Oh, come on. Now, stop worrying, will you, love? It happened over 30 years ago, and the police have already said that they're not interested. They've given up on it.
Yeah, but what would happen if they did find out it was you? And what if they found out that I knew? I'd be just as guilty as you are.
Julia, it was an accident. Now, what's the point in dredging it all up again? We've both got to put it behind us.
It's not as easy as that, though, is it?
I know it's not, love. But either we let it haunt us for the rest of our lives, or we move on. Do our best to try and forget about it.
I want to, Jack. I really do.
Then why don't you put those in the bin? Whilst I take this lot and put them in the van. And I think it might be a good idea if we agreed never to mention this again. Now, what do you say?
I'll do my best.
Hiya.
Hiya, love. What can I get you?
Just this, please. Been having a bit of a spring clean.
How you been?
Oh, much better, you know. It's like a massive weight's been lifted off my shoulders since we finally had the funeral.
Yeah, I bet.
How much do I owe you, Ron?
Nah, don't be daft.
I'm not being daft. How much?
Jackie, put your purse away, will you?
Ron, I'll be too embarrassed to come in here if you give me everything for free.
It's only a tin of polish.
Thanks.
Have you told Jimmy about your other news yet?
Yeah, I told him after the funeral.
How did he take it?
Well, let's just say not the way I thought he would.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have expected him to be over the moon about it.
Well, that's where you're wrong. He seems to think this is his big chance to make up for the way he's carried on in the past.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't hold my breath if I were you, love.
Well, we'll soon see, won't we? See you, Ron.
Holly, is that you? Oh, hi. I thought I heard your father's car draw up outside.
He's hardly going to pull up inside, is it?
Oh, very amusing.
He's talking to Max Farnham.
Make sure you don't forget your key tomorrow, because we won't be home when you get back.
Why, where are you going?
Oh, another family therapy session.
How can it be family therapy if I'm not there?
Look, believe me, Dan, you're not missing anything. We'll be back by 6.
It's not fair. I get left out of everything.
Look, I know how you must feel, but you don't need to be involved. You're bright, you're well-adjusted, you don't need therapy.
Yeah, but it affects me too.
I just don't think you should be there.
Why? What do you say that is so terrible I can't hear it?
It's not like that.
Then why can't I go with you?
Because...
Because you haven't got an answer. I'm just being left out, as per usual.
Everything okay?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
What's up with him?
Oh, he's in a sulk because I won't let him come to the family therapy session tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, he needn't worry because I won't be going either.
You what?
I won't be going.
Well, why not?
Because as you, Nat and Georgia, have already pointed out, there's no point. We haven't sorted Nat and Georgia out. We haven't miraculously put everything back to the way it was. All therapy's done so far is split the family up.
Well, it might help us to talk to someone.
I doubt it.
Look, why are you being like this? You have always been the one who was prepared to do anything to keep this family together.
Yeah. Well, let's just say I've had all the fighting spirit well and truly knocked out of me.
I can see Kate and stitching again when we carrying all this stuff in. That Mr. McCulloch across the way doesn't miss a trick.
All right. Who cares what the neighbours think? I'm going to be making an honest woman of you before too long.
Well, like I've already told you, just make yourself at home. You do anything you want.
Anything?
Well, as long as you keep your hands to yourself. Now, how about a nice toasty?
Sounds smashing. I'll put the kettle on.
Oh, lovely. Do you know, I've always wanted one of these. Dolly Sparrow couldn't get shut of me when she first plays.
Now, where's the tea bags again?
In that top.
Right. Ah, hey, bickies and all. You fancy one?
Oh, I'm making a toasty now.
I'll only have one. Just enough to keep me going, you know.
Hey, what's all this?
Oh, that's my savings. Just a bit I put by over the years for a rainy day.
What's it doing in here?
Well, I thought it'd be the last place a burglar would look.
Julia, you don't leave money like this lying around the house, girl. It should be in a bank.
Oh, no. I don't trust the banks. I mean, they're always being robbed, aren't they? Oh, no. I prefer to have it here where I can keep my eye on it.
Well, if you're not going to put it in a bank, then at least find a better hiding place. OK, I'll just shift this lot and, Hey, I thought I told you to throw these away.
I'm sorry, love, and I know it's really morbid, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
OK. That's it. Dead and buried. All over. Now we can concentrate on you and me. Forget that any of this ever happened. Agreed? That's my girl. Now, where do you want these put?
Oh, just shove them in your room for now, if that's all right by you.
can be expensive.
Fancy a coffee, Ron?
You should be able to find a flight
Rather
for
have a
around
treble whiskey, Bing.
Usually
All right,
one of
seem
these
rather
European
subdued.
airlines. These cheaper flights usually involve a brief stopover at Budapest, France,
Come on,
Belgrade,
old son.
wherever the airline
I know you well enough now. I can tell when something's troubling
The best
you.
time of year to visit Egypt is from the end of September to the beginning of April. Temperatures in
It's
Cairo
Jackie,
will
innit?
be a pleasant 70 to 80
Corkill.
degrees Fahrenheit. Although
What
further down
about
the
her?
Nile at Luxor and Aswan, expect
She came in the shop again today and...
temperatures to around 90 degrees.
I don't know, Bing. It just set me off, you know, thinking about what might have been.
I would advise against it.
I see.
It's very hot indeed.
Still can't get my head round it, you know. Her choosing to spend her life with a no-mark like Corkill.
Nobody's forcing you to stay, Ron.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's quite that simple anymore, Bing. I don't think she could leave him now, even if she wanted to.
Why not?
Promise me that you won't say anything to anybody.
You know you can trust me, Ron.
She's pregnant.
Good God. So that's what all this is about.
It's doing me head in, I tell you. And I'm the first one she told.
And this baby is yours, I take it.
Behave.
I'm sorry, I just naturally assumed. I mean, you weren't living together.
It's got more chance of being Cliff Richards. Me and Jackie never slept together.
But I thought it was a full-blown affair.
I wish. I just feel so sorry for her. I mean, look at her. She's 43 years of age, 4 months pregnant, and living with an idiot like Corker. What's she got to look forward to in life, Bing? And how about the poor baby? It's going to be on smack before it's on solid foods with Corker as a dad. What a bloody mess.
Just dropped a delivery off at Empress Street. So I thought, seeing as I'm so close.
Surprised they let you in as well past visiting times.
Yeah, well, I promised the nurse I'd only be a couple of minutes. They didn't know whether you'd be asleep or not.
I haven't slept much since I've been here.
Why not?
It's hardly the most relaxing of places.
How did the test go?
It hasn't spread any further.
That's good news, isn't it?
I'm not soft, Meg. I'm not going to start deluding myself everything's going to be okay. They've already told me it's in my bones. I know what that means.
Ah, yeah, but you've got to stay positive, haven't you?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I can't be realistic, too.
What do you mean?
I've never been one to hide from the truth. I know I haven't got long left.
Oh, come on, Glad, don't be talking like that.
Well, there's no point trying to convince myself it's going to go away, because it's not. I'm going to die, Meg. Just like everybody has to. Just my turn's come sooner, that's all. There's just one thing I want you to do for me.
What's that?
I want you and Elaine to bring the wedding forward. There's no way I'm going to miss out on that. I want to be there to give my daughter away.
I thought you were tired.
I am.
Well, you're obviously feeling a lot better now.
Certainly am.
Good, because I've arranged another appointment for you to have your little operation a fortnight today.
What?
Well, you can't put it off forever.
Do you think this is all necessary?
Well, can you think of any simpler alternatives?
Well,
I'm sure you're big enough and man enough to cope with it. Max? Whatever's wrong.
oh, I'm sorry, Susanna, but all this talk about my little operation, as you call it, has made me feel slightly less glamorous.
thought you'd be asleep by now.
Sorry to disappoint you. I was wondering when you were going to come up. At least we're still sharing the same bed. I suppose that's something.
Yeah. Well, we've managed that for some time now without anything untoward happening.
Ollie, I just can't stand much more of this.
Well, you've only got yourself to blame.
Oh, so it's all my fault, is it?
You were the one who accused me and then my father of abusing our children.
Look, I know it was outrageous, but I was clutching at straws. I was trying to find some explanation for all this mess.
Which is precisely why we should forget all about this family therapy nonsense. All it's achieved so far is putting all kinds of ludicrous ideas into your head.
But it's our only hope. We've already proved that we can't do it by ourselves.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to change my mind. I'm finished with it. Now, would you put that light out, please?
Jimmy. Oh, sorry, love. I didn't mean to wake you up.
What time is it?
It's gone midnight. Only just got in.
Oh, were you busy? Oh.
No, not really.
You're freezing.
Oh, am I glad to be home.
Never thought I'd see the day, you know. You'd be doing long shifts in a normal, boring job.
Yeah, well, I've got to get my hours in when I can, love.
How do you mean?
No, nothing. That's Mick. He's got this economy drive on. And now we're going to have an extra mouth to feed, aren't we?
Yeah.
Hey, love. I'm really made up about this baby, you know. I reckon it's fate.
Oh, it's me thinking it was carelessness.
No, I'm being serious. This baby, it's the best thing that could have happened to us.
Glad to hear it. There's no going back now.
Wouldn't want to go back. What with our history? No. I'm just looking forward to the future. I can't wait.
It's not going to be easy, you know, Jim. We're hard up enough as it is. I mean, how are we going to get by when I give up my job? And we're bringing up a baby with the money you get from the pizza bar.
Love, stop worrying. We'll manage.
You wouldn't do anything dodgy, would you?
Oh, Jackie.
Jimmy, I know what you like. When things get hard, you can't resist easy money.
Look, love. I am the luckiest man alive to still have you. And there's no way I am going to risk losing you again. I'm going to be everything you and this baby want me to be, love. Jackie, look, you know what I'm like when I start talking about my feelings. I feel soft. But I love you. Hey, I really love you. And I just can't tell you how much I do.
What are you doing?
I've got so much going on in my head, I can't sleep.
Oh, can't this wait till morning?
Look, we've got so much we need to discuss, but you won't even listen to me.
Belle, it's after midnight.
Oh, forgive me if you're trying to prevent my family from totally falling apart.
Oh, hasn't that happened already?
Look, please, Ollie, come to the therapy session tomorrow.
Why? What's the point?
I need to go. I need to know why they've done what they've done. I want them to be normal, and I want us to be normal. If we can find a solution to their problems, then maybe we can sort things out for us.
Don't you think it's a bit late for that?
No. No, I don't. We've always had such a strong marriage. Well, stronger than most. Look at the Corkills next door. If they can kiss and make up, then surely we can, after all we've been through. Please, Ollie. We've got so much to fight for. What about Dan? He's not stupid. He knows you're only here for his benefit. You can't keep up this pretense that everything's fine just for his sake. He'll see through it. I told him that if you agree that he can come with us tomorrow to the family therapy session.
What?
Well, he has a right to be there. Leaving him sidelined like that is just going to make him feel worse than he does already. Please, Ollie. Please come to the therapy session. Let's try and get things out in the open, once and for all. Just give me one more chance.
Have a seat. Make yourselves comfortable. Won't be a second. Ah, good morning.
Sorry we're late.
Come in.
So you don't miss me at all, then? Morning. Anyone in?
This is Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Nice to meet you. Have a seat. Okay. Well, oh, hang on. Let me just remind you, and this is for Daniel's benefit as well. 2 of my colleagues are behind that mirror. They'll be following the whole session. So if we get into deep water and start floundering, I may ask them to come in and fish us out.
Not waving, but drowning, eh, Dan?
3 heads are often better than 1. So what's been happening since last time?
What's Danny doing here?
Because I'm fed up of being left out, people whispering in corners.
Too many secrets, eh?
Yeah.
What about you? Was that your experience when you were Danny's age? Adult conspiracies, nobody talking to you?
Everything was talked about.
Joking. Thought family conference before you went to the bog.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
No locked doors, no privacy. All that parading around naked.
Let it all hang out.
Yeah, and it did. I used to long... You don't know how much I used to long for normal parents. You know, who locked the bathroom door.
Normal?
Who expected me to lock the bathroom door. You know, who wore woolly dressing gowns.
Oh, well, I can't win then, can I? You accuse me of being too open. Danny accuses me of being too secretive.
I'm not accusing you of anything, Dad.
Actually, you were. I mean, you were very secretive. We all had to bare our souls, but you only ever had to bear as much as suited you.
You cancelled the last session. Why was that?
Because Ollie refused to come.
I didn't refuse.
You did?
I did not refuse. I lost my nerve. What was that for? No, go on. What was the snort for?
Because?
Because what?
Because that's what you like. When we start getting to the root of things, you get into a cold funk and he runs away.
I do not.
You do.
No, you're getting confused. You're the one who ran out of the last session. You're the one who swallows tranquilizers like they were Smarties.
You see, he can't admit it, but he...
Oh, well, great. Well, I'll just bare my chest and let you all shoot at me, shall I? I'll tell you what. Let's just stop this now, because obviously every disaster that's ever happened in this family is down to me. Well, I'll sign something, shall I? I'll put it in writing. Will that satisfy you? Because perish the thought you might be responsible for any of it.
You think Ollie runs away from what? His feelings?
Sit down, Ollie.
Oh, so I'm an emotional coward now. So what does that make you? An emotional cripple? I have never run away from anything in my life.
Never run away from what? What about last week then? What was that all about?
Oh, well,
He
we
just
all know
walked
what
out
that
to us.
was.
We had absolutely
Because
no
I
idea where he was.
I refuse to take any more of your sick accusations. Yeah, okay. I walked out because she's convinced herself that I abused my own daughter. And when she couldn't make that stick, she went one better. She accused my father.
Granddad? For God's sake, it has to be faced up to. It's the only explanation. Someone must have...
Well, why not you? No, why not you? Why does it automatically have to be me or Dad?
Mum, it didn't happen. I promise you. No one abused either of us. And I'm not blanking it out. It didn't happen.
All right, I know it wasn't your father.
No, it damn well wasn't.
But was there ever anyone... I mean, you know, did anyone ever,
Mum, no. There wasn't anyone, not Dad, not Granddad. No nasty little man in the park. There just wasn't anyone.
So will you leave it now? Will you finally believe her?
I'm sorry, Ollie, but somebody had to have the guts to face it.
No, you're right. The one thing we know about sibling incest, and to be honest, we know virtually nothing, but the one thing we do know is that one or other of the siblings have probably been abused.
Don't look at me.
Oh, did your mother never interfere with you in the bath and that? Oh, surely. Surely she must have done. Hurts, doesn't it?
All right, you go through the usual experimentation stage, doctors and nurses stuff.
Is that usual?
A lot more common than you'd think. So how did that turn into a full-blown sexual relationship?
I don't know.
Because that is very unusual. Very.
It was like, when we were little. Kid stuff, touching, comparing,
Yes, but why didn't that stop? That would normally stop around about puberty.
We just moved to a new home, all right? I was being bullied at school. We didn't have any friends.
I mean, Nat, lots of kids are bullied. Lots of kids feel rejected, but they don't do what we did.
You were never rejected. Either of you.
No, I know, but kids always feel like they are at some time or another.
Yeah.
But they don't comfort themselves the way that we did.
So one particular day in early puberty, it changed from childish curiosity to penetrative sex.
Daniel, would you,
everyone keeps going on about sex. It isn't just to do with sex.
What is it to do with?
I don't know. Closeness.
You're assuming that it's something disgusting.
Well, I think we may be forgiven
You're
for...
assuming that it's loathsome, so you've got to find some gross explanation for it, like abuse. It's not like that. I mean, Nat and I,
It's about being close. I'm so close. There's no barriers, not even skin, not even flesh.
You'd like Danny to leave now?
I want to stay, Mum.
Ollie?
Oh, don't ask me. I'm bound to say the wrong thing.
I do know about sex, Dad. I'm older now than they were when they first started.
Anytime you want to go, just get up and leave. So, okay. That first time, that night, that afternoon, whatever. You knew what you were doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you knew it was wrong?
Yes.
Not just wrong in a moral sense. Wrong in a fundamental, absolute sense. Like murdering someone. Did it feel that frightening? That terrible?
Well, afterwards. Not at the time.
So you went on doing it?
Yes.
And did it go on feeling like you were doing something terrible?
Well, only when we thought about how other people would see it. That's why I tried to break away. That's why I married Martin.
Did you think you could make a marriage work?
Yeah, I did. In the beginning. We were both tried. And Nat really did love Jules.
No, I wanted to feel normal, but it didn't feel normal. It felt wrong.
More wrong than your relationship with your sister?
No, obviously not in the world's terms, but no.
How do you know it's so unusual?
Pardon?
Well, you said before it's very unusual for a relationship like ours to carry on after puberty. How do you know?
Statistically.
What, they've done market research on it, have they? Excuse me, madam, are you currently sleeping with your brother? Oh, yes, I am. Oh, well then, would you mind answering the following intrusive questions for us?
If there was a lot of it going on out there, I think we'd know a bit.
Well, who's we?
Therapists, psychiatrists, sociologists.
Why? I mean, why would all these incestuous couples come along to see therapists if they're perfectly happy?
Are you happy?
Well, we were happy, yes.
Nat?
Yeah, until we decided we had to stop, yeah.
And having decided to stop, did you then become unhappy?
Yeah.
So what made you decide you had to stop? Because it felt so bad to go on breaking the most profound of all human taboos.
I thought that was cannibalism.
Was that the buzz? Doing something so bad that you made yourselves feel special?
Or was it more a case of sharing this dangerous and exciting secret in a house where secrets weren't allowed?
Look, secrets were allowed. I don't know why you keep banging on about that. You're way off beam.
Not that far off.
Look, I've read Lang, I've read a bit of Freud, I've even read Germaine Bloody Greer, and I still maintain that talking things through is a lot better than just letting them fester.
Here we go.
Oh, well, okay then. Well, what's wrong with a bit of openness?
Well, it's openness on your terms. That's what's wrong with it.
Oh, well, excuse me. I just assumed you had a tongue in your head. I assumed that if there was something you didn't agree with, you'd say so. You usually do.
Some things are just too personal, Ollie.
I know that.
Oh, I know you know that. Because when it's too personal for you, you run a mile, don't you? And when it's too personal for everyone else, you're in there like a terrier after a rat. Look, everyone has a right to keep a part of themselves private, even from you.
Would that be the part that goes around seducing boys young enough to be your son?
Daniel, would you mind going outside, please?
It's all right, Mum.
Well, I'm not going to carry on with this discussion as long as Daniel's in the room.
It's all right. Dad's told me all about it. This morning.
You told him without asking me first.
He needed to know.
Needed to know? If he'd needed to know, I would have told him. Oh, my God. Okay, so, what else would you like to tell him in your control freak mission to drag my personal life out into the public arena? Perhaps you'd like to tell him that, sexually speaking, I'm a plank of wood. That would make a nice family discussion, wouldn't it? And then perhaps you'd like to tell him why I had an affair and why I needed someone else to make me feel alive and faintly interesting and attractive. And then perhaps when we've discussed me and spat out the bits, we can finally get round to talking about what we've come here to talk about.
Which is?
My children! I mean, look at them. Look at them after all we've been through, all the pain, all the promises that would stop, all the dragging up of the past, and all that terrible business. All that endless bloody talk. And for what? How much further on are we? You just can't stop, can you? You just can't stop. Even if you wanted to, you just can't. Is that why it hit you so hard?
What? Why what hit her so hard?
Oh, George.
It's okay, Mum. It doesn't matter now.
Yes, it does. It does matter. Because it wasn't just... I didn't realise.
I didn't realise.
I wanted it so much, Mum.
I know.
Not just because I wanted a baby, but because it was Nat's baby. I love him. Oh, Mum, I had to get rid of it. I had to, didn't I?
You said it was negative.
I couldn't tell you, Nat.
Why not? It's me. You can tell me anything.
Because I knew how you felt. You told me over and over again.
That was when you'd been pregnant. That was like some sort of nightmare. You say these things, you don't mean them. I was a baby, George. It was my baby. You know, we could have sorted it out. We could have gone away, brought it up together.
We couldn't.
Yeah, we could have.
And what about all that stuff about sterilisation?
I was frightened.
I know.
I want to be with you. I don't care what happens. I want to be with you. Forever.
Forever.
You think things can't get any worse, and then they do.
Have a biscuit.
Thank you. And the mad thing is that life just goes on. You drink tea, you eat biscuits, things break up all around you, your life collapses, and you drink tea.
Come in. Have a tea.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Is any of this something you want to talk about?
I did it. It's finished.
Is it?
But I just want you all to know that it's not a decision I made easily.
Oh, that's comforting.
I would have had it if I could.
Even you, Georgia, even you cannot be so irresponsible. You'd think for 1 minute of bringing that child into the world.
I wish I had. I wish I'd had the guts.
You can't hold a baby responsible for the way it was conceived.
I don't hold the baby responsible for anything. I hold them responsible.
Well, I could have easily said it was someone else's. Only I was worried that there might be something wrong with it.
With the baby? Why should there be anything?
For God's sake.
Oh, what, you think all children born out of incestuous relationships are going to be congenital idiots? Come on, Dad, you've read every book in your shop. You know more about eugenics than that.
I don't think there would be any deformities, Dad. Not in the first generation, anyway. No more than a statistical average, anyway. There'd only be a problem if you went on and on into marrying. I looked it up.
Well, so did I, Dan. But I still couldn't take the risk.
All right. That's it. I've had enough. Oh, I've heard everything now. My 14-year-old son explaining to me why it's fine for his brother and sister to have a child together. And you don't seem particularly perturbed by it.
Ollie.
And before you say anything, I am not running away. I'm leaving now because this is not only counterproductive, it's macabre. We're getting nowhere.
Where do you want to get?
I want some answers!
I think you've got some answers, Ollie. You may not like them very much, but you've certainly got some.
That's just clever therapy speak. What answers? Okay, then, if you're so clever, you tell me. Why did my children start experimenting with each other? Why wouldn't they stop? Why won't they stop?
Why can't they stop?
Because no other relationship comes anywhere near it. We tried. We both tried. Anything else is just a pale imitation.
Well, that's no answer, for God's sake!
Well, just maybe there are no answers. I mean, maybe we're a couple of genetic freaks or some kind of statistical blip or... I don't know.
Dad, there's no neat, pat explanation, all right?
We just are. Nat and Georgia. And if the rest of the world can't cope with that, well then...
Tough.
Yeah, tough.
And that's what you've done. Oh, full marks. We got them living apart. We got them finally seeing sense, and you drive them straight back together. You call this family therapy? Family bloody breakdown.
This is the process of...
Oh, well, goodness me, the process. What a lot I've learned today. My wife despises me.
You can't begin to address a problem until you've decided.
She thinks I'm an emotional coward.
All I said.
And a control freak. She needs to find another man to make her feel alive. And best of all, this woman actually believed. Oh, my God. What kind of a man do you think I am? You honestly believe I'm capable of abusing my own daughter?
Ollie!
And you wouldn't let it go. You're not certain even now. Yeah. Well, that's it. One marriage and 24 years. What a sham!
Dad, I've changed my
You're
mind.
saying the marriage is over?
I'm saying that if a man from Mars walked in here now, he'd think those two have 100% better chance of making it together than we have.
Dad, I've changed my mind.
Oh, Dad.
I want to go home.
Yeah, we're going now.
Everything was all right before. We were all happy before we knew.
Before we knew what?
About Nat and Georgia. Before we knew everything. Oh, Dad, don't split up.
Do you see? Do you see what you've done? I came here to try and put my family back together, not to watch it crack up in front of my eyes. So what happens now, huh? Now you've destroyed us. Oh, that's the process, is it? And now you start building us up again, do you? Well, come on then. Start building, because we're not leaving here until you do something about the damage you've done.
Maybe we could do with some help here.
Oh, too bloody right. Roll in the help.
I'll ask my colleagues to come in.
Oh, yes. The mirror. I forgot about the mirror. Oh, yes. I forgot about your colleagues in there. Well, come on out. Join the party. What a riveting time you've had. Better than a night in front of the telly, eh? And what qualifies you to sit in judgment on us? Oh, you all did it so much better, right? Your lives are sweet and clean. Your kids grew up normal. Well, come on, let's see you. Don't be shy. Come and join in the general destruction of the incest family Simpson. Come on, let's destroy it all. Walls, mirror, people, marriages! "24 years of my life. Everything I ever believed in. So come on then. Let's hear it. Let's hear your judgment on this nice, well-educated, middle-class family.
There's a special Channel 4 leaflet listing sources of help for families affected by incest. To order a free copy, send a large stamped-addressed envelope to Brookside, The Simpsons Story, P.O. Box 4000, London W5 2GH.